Good morning. Welcome to Get Fit Friday. I'm Whitney Brown here with Beth Jeffers, and we are at the Fitness Factor in Columbus, and spring break season is upon us. So happy almost spring break to you.
Yay.
And one of the things that we hear a lot with this warmer weather approaching is, how do I tone up?
Right, and I think a lot of people, you know, we love strength training, and that's huge as far as, and also what you put in your mouth, and your eating is 80% of it.
A lot of it.
But as far as the toning itself, you know, a lot of times people want to tone in certain areas.
Right.
And yes, you can strengthen certain areas, but there's really no such thing as spot reducing. So like if you're on a diet and you want to lose your hips, if you're made with fairly large hips, they might not go away the way you want them to go away.
Right, and so when you talk about fat loss and really more talking about toning up, we're looking for increase of muscle, right? So that's going to come by lifting weights, and fat loss, which is going to come by, you know, strategic nutrition.
Right.
And you can't really tell your body, hey, just lose it here in my arms or here in my legs, and it doesn't work that way, sadly. So really overall strength training, total body strength training, and nutrition, paying attention to awareness of nutrition is going to be huge.
Right. Once you can put those two together and get on a plan, and of course, you know, adding some cardio, HIIT training and some of that in there, you will see your body change. And you don't want to get hung up on the scales, like that's a whole nother segment in itself. But you know, if we're just focusing on toning, you want to definitely add some strength training. As females, we see that females have a tendency to want to just get on the cardio equipment for sure.
Yeah, pick up some weights. Another thing to kind of piggyback off what she said, not just getting hung up on the scale, not just get hung up on a timeline. So not just putting yourself in any kind of timeline saying you need to do it in 3 or 6 or 12 weeks. Let it take time. Let it be reasonable and enjoyable and actionable for you so that you'll stick with it long term.
Right, and I think again, we said it in our last segment, it's a long-term thing.
That's right.
You know, just be persistent and consistent and have a balance in life in all of it.
That's absolutely right. Well, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week on Get Fit Friday.
For more Get Fit Fridays with the Fitness Factor, go to WCBI.com.